Talk a little bit about the Shakespeare plays and how plays are important in the process of acting.
Plays are so important because they're big conflict. Nothing's bigger than Hamlet. You know, I've got a student who's working on it, and I said, well, why don't you go back to this other monologue? He said, I can't. I already got that in this. Can we go forward? I said, sure. I said, what else can I do? I said, Henry V. Do the speech when he tries to enliven his. You do that speech, you can go up in a starship and tell them where we're going with the Klingons. You can do that. The Klingons is Shakespeare. It's got to be that side. And you can work it out from the sonnet and turn it over to an audition.
How many plays have you actually, I know you put up quite a few plays yourself.
Yeah.
How many was that, you think? 70?
Like 50, 58, 59.
Yeah.
In 24 years of owning a theater.
You know, I went to
all by myself.
I went to go see a play with Al Pacino called Huey.
Oh dear.
And it was brilliant because there was actually no sides on the theater. He did it at the.
It's one person. Yeah, it was the great writer, Long Day's Journey of Night. Yeah. Yes, Huey. I've seen that play.
It was brilliant, and the way that he worked.
Where was it?
It was at Dorothy Chandler Pavilion.
I think I saw that. It
was amazing.
But it's just him.
It was mesmerizing.
In that rhythm, he made Huey him.
Yeah.
He made Huey him.
Yeah.
So I don't know who Huey was, but I see that Huey was him.
Yeah.
You know, I all that movement that he repeats over and over. It drives me crazy.
I think a lot of younger actors today that what's the purpose of a play? And I think in a play you get these scenarios that show up in scripts and movies. It's like going to the gym, right?
It's like going to the gym. Shakespeare is the gym for actors. It's the gym.
Yeah. How do you feel that Shakespeare gives us size through the sonnets and the plays? Incorporating that into the process.
The sonnets are like the training wheels.
Yeah.
You put your training wheels on. You do a couple of sonnets. You don't get them, but at least you're in it, and you know how to look up the words on the OED, Oxford English Dictionary. That's the meaning. You look up the 1500, and the Elizabethan. That's going to be the meaning, and that's what you look up in the OED. You can have it in. I think it's in your computer.
Yeah.
I had a whole volume of it, and Lord knows where it wound up, but I had it.
Yeah.
And I go to the OED, and that's the authority.
What do you feel for, because we live in a society where everyone's got ADD, they're on their phones, they're doing all this
McDonald's,
stuff. What is the value of preparation as an actor, as you talk about these sonnets and looking up the definitions? Because I know a lot of people today, they just want to memorize the line and get the part. So talk a little bit about
I lose students because I won't let somebody come in and do scenes. I don't know what sides and scenes is going to help you do. It's going to give you bad habits. I have actors that I've never studied. Good, come. Good, it's better. There's no damage. They haven't done scenes and sides. I was working on an audition at Stella, and she saw. I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I have an audition." "Oh, let me help." I said, "Well," she said, where's the script?" I said, "I don't have it." "Well, you can't do this if you don't have the script." I said, "Stella, don't go. You can't go." I said, "Stella, I want to go. I want to make the money." "Then you can't. How are you going to play the character?" "Let me see. It's garbage." Okay. And I still went. And I didn't get it. But she didn't want me to. You understand?
Yeah.
She was fighting for the total. You've got another character.
Right.
I said, it's impossible these days. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
So you hear actors say, "I don't know what I was doing in an audition, but I got it and I got a career." It's once you have this harness of a career, and people say, "Yes, you can do that. We will go see you," and you feel inadequate. You feel, Michelle Pfeiffer just admitted, "I don't know what I'm doing. I never knew what I was doing."
Right.
I don't know what it's good for her that could start to cleanse herself, but it's not going to help her.
Yeah.
Come and study. She can study. I love to teach her. She's not off very much because she's able to throw herself into these characters. I don't know if there's a difference in them. There's some things she really did amazingly.
Would you say that
Scarface? She was in Scarface, right?
Like, yeah. As you look at as you look at preparation in Shakespeare and sonnets, do you see a difference in the longevity and the size of the work that someone's able to actually get as an actor? Maybe talk about that, like somebody that doesn't want to touch Shakespeare.
Yes.
and an actor that really works on Shakespeare, and now their range is so much larger.
Right.
Talk about that.
I think the two worst qualities in an actor is impatience and desire. It'll kill you. You understand? I want it so bad, and you break it. It breaks, and you want it quick. Let me do some side. Let me do something. I want to get this job. You're not a seal jumping for a fish. I tell everyone, when you get in this room, that is your time. You forget about them. You do your work and say this. You know, I was asked to audition for a part, and they had already, you know, he was trying to fire one actor, but he wanted to see me. So I was eating, and he said, "Here, do you still act?" I said, "Yeah, I can. Would you read for me?" I said, "Sure." I said, "Yeah. Can you come tomorrow?" I said, "Sure, 11 o'clock." So I got home, and there's a script on my doorstep. I opened it up, I read the damn script, and there was a great part for me. So I thought, okay, this is a guy who's a black vampire, but he's at a cemetery where his wife is dead. That was his world. And so I'm in the room, and I'm getting makeup, and the lady said, "You didn't put your underwear on." I said, "I don't want to wear it." She said, "Why?" I said, "This man wouldn't wear underwear. He takes off Armani clothes and just throws them. Gets another one. He doesn't worry. I gotta have that. I've got to have that pants close." And the director said, "What's going on?" He won't wear underwear. He said, "Why?" I said, "He wouldn't wear underwear." "Don't wear underwear. Let's go." So we're walking out, and there was the writer come. "I got this small on. I wrote this, and I really want you to do it." I said, "Okay." They give it to me, and my dear friend, said, "He can't do this. You can't ask him to do it." I said, "I got a small part. I want to do more." And he laughed it up. And so I got there, and on the way from my dressing room to the cemetery, I memorized it, and it was a bigger part. It was a great scene with me and my friend.
Yeah. And
then at the end, when I'm killed, you know, they did it, and we measured everything, and then the director said, "You and Lawrence just play." And so I said, "Come into me really close. He's killed me, and I'm going to thank you in Spanish." He goes, "Shit." And we did that. And "No, we can't do that. We can't do that." Like it was a release. I held his head very close to me in a real androgynous way and thanked him as the blood dripped down my skin. And it was great. They didn't use it, of course.
Right.
The censor said, no, we can't do it.
Yeah.
But I worked really, really hard.
Yeah.
And I loved acting. I think I really love it more now. But it's hard for me to work in the process of the business.
Yeah.
It's
What do you feel about the importance of training for an actor? I mean,
oh my God, I can't stress it enough. And I love. Stella said, "You're not going to act. You can't act." And I said, "You've seen me. You're a great actor. They'll never hire. They'll never hire you." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because you're too good for that." I said, "Okay, so I'm going to sit home being too good." She said, "No, you're going to do my work. You're going to take my work. You're going to earn your money for the rest of your life because you knew me. You're going to teach." I said, "I don't want to teach." I said, "Losers teach." And she smacked me. I said, "Why did you smack me? You called me a..." "No, not you. Those people who do a series and now they're teaching acting because they did it."
Right.
That's horrendous. That's horrendous.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you an actor. It makes you a thief.
Yeah.
A thief that thinks they robbed something and nobody knows.
Well, maybe they got lucky one time and they figured.
Yeah, and they think that, yeah.
Make money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's the importance of training. You know, you can do good work anywhere. I don't see soap operas as a horrible thing. I have an actress who I'm very proud of who does good work. I love her work. And she does the best she can. With that, she turns that work into a real, they've had her for years.
Yeah.
Because she's great.
Yeah.
And I adore her. She's a great actor. And she is working there. She gets to work.
Yeah.
It's hard to earn a living as an actor. And when you're young, I think when you're very young, it's very tantalizing because they want you. You're beautiful. Can you take off your shirt? Can you? Of course. So you're taking off your shirt and you're going to the gym and you think you're an actor. You're not an actor. You're sort of a journeyman. It's okay. It's good work. You do it. You do the best you can. It's great money. But to be an actor, to be a craftsman is another thing. And you can do work on soaps. It's not like evil. You can do good work. The point is not to get lazy.
Yeah.
Not to get lazy and not to get hard. Very, very hard to work. Those pages, they give you a lot of pages a day.
Yeah.
It's impossible to try to do good work, but you do the best you can. And I see actresses and actors that do the best they can.
Yeah.
It's a whole different horse. It's a whole different horse.
Can you were talking about pages and pages, and that reminded me of you had said you worked with Michael Mann.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about how you got to know Michael Mann? Perhaps for the audience that doesn't know Michael Mann's work, maybe share some of those projects.
He's an amazing director.
And how you worked with him on scripts and working with actors.
I worked with, one day I was teaching class.
Yeah.
And Benicio was sitting on the front steps of the theater.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, what are you doing? I'm working over there. Oh, okay. I hugged him and he said, you want to come? I said, I'm teaching, but if you need me to come, you need a breast, you don't need me. You're trained to do this. Go there and fly. So I went there and I did go. It's like 11:30 and they're still shooting him. And Benicio was all this paper, the autobiography and all this stuff. And Michael said, what is that? He said, it's my homework. Who gave it to you? Arthur Mendoza. Said, I want to talk to you. He said, call me. And that's the Mohicans. So he calls and he knocks at my condo door and I open. He goes, hey, yeah, I'm here to see Arthur Mendoza. Could you call him? I said, that's me. It's you. And I saw him sit down like, oh, this is going to be 5 minutes. We're going to be done. So I said, what have you done about these characters? I mean, how are you going to give this character? How are you going to lead these guys to those places? How are you going to let this woman betray everything she knows and love an heathen and go off the cliff? That's so much love that it can't be understood by now. Now can't be understood. I'm watching TV and they showed Arkansas. This was the place where they refused to take black students and they hosed them down. And now there's more black students there than white. You just got to stay in it. You just have to stay in it. I was sitting at a table, a beautiful table. One of the times I could sit. And I said, Stella, can I come? She goes, yes, darling. I said, can I sit next to Marlon Brando? She said, yes. So he was there. And I'm sitting there going, Jesus Christ, I'm sitting next to Marlon Brando. And I said, can I ask you a question? He goes, yes. What's the key to acting? You were Stella, right? He said, yeah. Stick with her. Stick around. You stay in line long enough, they got to pick you. And wow. I stand in line. It's a different line. It's a line I didn't know I had that Stella knew. And when I work with Michael and talk about character, see, they write things, but it's hard to them to understand, how do I find this guy? How do I lead, Daniel Day-Lewis to an animal? He was an Indian animal.
Yeah.
Like he was and he flied like that. And Michael caged it and caught it. This was an Indian in love with a white woman. The biggest betrayal there could be for both of them. But they fell in love. Love breaks all rules. I didn't know I did, but I have one of my students takes me to a client and I sit there and I'm excited to go. This is like, my brother said, how long can you see that monologue? The same monologue in Orpheus Descending. Are you bored? I said, I would be bored if it was the same person doing it. But everybody that comes in front of me, there was, one actor made something funny that had never been funny. And he made it funny. I said, oh my God, that's funny. It could be funny. It's every actor brings his own gift, his own play. And anybody who really, really, really wants to be an actor, really wants to, can do it.
Yeah.
I think it's great to have talent. I think you have to find your talent. I want to help an actor. It's like an onion. I want to peel it out, layer after layer, to see how much you truly want it.
How during Michael Mann's projects, talk a little bit about how you helped him work with actors.
We talk about. See, he knows about the shots. He knows what he's going to do. But I try to talk to him about what the characters want. How can he lead the characters in? All about the character. He has the best shot. Camera, everybody. You go to shoot, and there are like 90 people, 2 people to run the camera, and 1 to make sure it's like there's like 80 people there, and the actor stands there. Can you move the light? Okay, let's go. Go what? You have to know. You have to know where you're going. You have to know where you're at. You've got to know your circumstance. You got to know what to do, so you can fill that place. There's all those people making food, light, camera, makeup, all these people, and nobody talks to the actor. I did a film, and the guy said, "Hey, can you come over here? We're gonna work on the scene." I went, "Oh my God!" And he said, "Let's run the line. Good, a little faster. That's it. Good." I went, and on the way, I got a donut, and I picked it up, and I took it with me. That's good. Keep the donut. And when I got another donut, he thought it wasn't a choice. I wanted a donut, and all of a sudden, it became a choice.
Right.
Your choices. When I did Deep Cover, and I put my leg up and was sitting like this, I was trying to lure the cameraman. He said, "Can you do that?" I said, "Yeah." So I've got this lurching back kind of seat with my leg up. That's a person who has no respect for where he is. He doesn't have to. He bought the whole thing. He didn't have to respect it. He bought it. My circumstance are told, when you look at a man like that, like people put their seat, they can in the theater because you don't have to be in front. But when I had the theater, take your feet off the front seat. Take them. I go to the theater, people put their feet up.
Yeah.
What is so needy that you got to put your feet up? You're in a theater, put your feet down. I don't understand. We're still in the movie theater. You put your feet up. Why would you do you do that at home? I have an actor who comes and he keeps putting his foot on my glass table. I said, "Don't put your feet on my glass table."
Yeah, what do you mean about circumstances? Maybe talk a little bit about that.
The place. Yeah. Where does the scene? Where am I? I'm in a cafe. I just saw a movie yesterday where a lot of the play takes place in a cafe.
Yeah.
Where the kid wants something from his father.
Yeah.
And he's there, and I'm good. I just need $200. I just really need. He said, I can't give you that. I know what no, man, I'm good. I've been sober 5 days. I'm good. And he did not give it to him. And that kid was trying to show him, and he wasn't. He was tweaking. The father could see he was tweaking.
Yeah.
I had an incident where my brother came in, and the police shook my hand. I knew what he was doing. I said, I don't take crystal meth. You're looking for my fault. Okay.